What's up, guys? It's Sean and welcome to another episode of the iherng podcast. And today we will answer a question from email. This is from Jen. Thank you for answering my question. Hi, I'm a supporter of your YouTube channel. I'm Jen, 26 years old now. Monthly income around 7 to 8,000 with a saving around 50 plus thousand staying in Klang Valley. Wow. I'm planning to get married next year and I want to buy a house for marriage. I have a doubt to either choose a 350,000 landed subsales leasehold 60 years or a 450,000 subsale freehold brand new condo. How is it subsale and brand new? Anyway, both projects are located in the same area, Kepong Jalan Kuching. I prefer landed properties for own stay, but in the future, if I'm moving to a bigger house, will the leasehold around 50 years be difficult to sell out at a higher price? Condo definitely will be easier to rent out or sell in the future. Thank you. Okay, so thank you very much, Jen, for the email. In conclusion, 7 to 8,000 income, 50 plus thousand in savings. Planning to get a house for marriage, right? Deciding between a 350,000 landed subsale terrace house or a 450,000 new apartment. Both are within the same location. Then the concern kicks in where the landed will be very hard to lease out or sell later because of the leasehold title. My take would be yes. This is a classic dilemma where high-rise versus landed. Okay? And it gets a little bit complicated when there's a subsale new apartment issue along with the leasehold title. So just putting out some facts. Here is landed, here is high-rise. Upfront payment for the 350,000, you will need around 20%, which is 70 over 1,000. We haven't include renovations. So the upfront payment is going to be pretty heavy on the landed terrace house, right? And you come to think of it, it's going to be depreciating after it reaches 60 years lease. Some banks, even 65, they are not comfortable in providing loan anymore. That will restrict you in selling, definitely. So what will happen is you will sell at a lower price, just like the price that you are paying now. Now it's 350 over 1,000 because of the years left in the lease title, right? And I know that's the Nasi Lemak property. Everybody, we all grow up in a terrace house. Hence, all of us like terrace house, right? And now when you think of it, if you want to decide whether is it an apartment that I'm going to stay in or a terrace house, right? The question to ask is, what's your end game plan? Right? Ultimately, what you want to achieve in your life? Is it to be very rich? You want to build wealth? Or you just want to spend quality time with your family and just continue with work because like your salary is also not bad to begin with. So what will be your priority? Well, I think the main difference to clear up this issue, right, will be to fast forward 5 years or 8 years down the road. 8 years later, your terrace house is going to drop in value or maybe the same value if you do it up super nicely, but I doubt. It means you're spending a lot of money and time and effort. You get 8 good years out of it, then you will sell at a loss. And if you were to rent out, right, it's not going to get a very, very high rental return because in that area, I pay the same amount. I get to live in a high rise that is more secured and safe in that sense. Where in a condo, 450,000, I don't know, is it a new condo that's newly completed? Just for this discussion, I guess it's a subsale also, just that it's a new condo. The area size is going to be smaller for condo, therefore the renovation cost is going to be less, way less. And 8 years later, you want to upgrade to a landed again to a freehold one, right? Maybe you want to stay in Sabak City who knows, right? Then at that time, this property can be rented out. And just to be safe, right, look through the data in the surrounding, like the condos that you are planning to buy, right? What's the current rental rate like? If it's within 70 to 80% of the installment rate today, I think it's a go. Definitely it's a go. Because in this discussion, we are not so sure whether this freehold condo will increase price or not. But definitely we are very sure that this terrace house will drop in value. Not only that, the upfront payment that you need to pay, let's say 18% of 350,000 is around 70,000. Plus, because it's a terrace house, it's an old one, there will be a lot of issues. For example, the plumbing issues, electrical issues, leaking issues, and you change the window, change the roof. Then when the family expands, parents will come to you and nag you about the kitchen, change the flooring, change the toiletries. You need to spend all this knowing that the value will drop. So normally leasehold is not a very big thing for me, but it's a very big thing if you are buying an individual titled terrace house. If you tell me today you're buying that house and you're going to retire in it, right, I would go all in, get the leasehold terrace house, right? If you are going to be there forever, because it's a very cheap buy. It's in a range where it's very comfortable to own. Then I'm located in KL, where it's very close to Desa Park City, KLCC, and etc. Then I don't have to pay maintenance. Then I want to do whatever I want to do to the house, right? I don't have to get renovation permit lah, pay another 5,000 deposit so I can do something to my house lah. Those are the leceh things that come with a condo that a lot of individual titled terrace house people do not like. It's just very leceh because you need to get consent from everybody ma. That's the whole strata concept. So here also like strata and individual title. So if this location as well, because I stayed in Kepong for a while, like 4 to 5 years, security might be a concern, and this differs from street to street. In the street that you want to buy, do check the security status and whether got pasar malam or not. I think in Kepong, like almost everywhere got pasar malam, and it will be a big trouble if suddenly the entrance to your house got pasar malam. And you can do nothing much because it's individual title. The road belongs to the government. So that's good and bad. But after drafting this scenario in 8 years perspective, it's pretty clear in terms of money which one you should go for, but in terms of the lifestyle that you want, only you, Jen, will know the answer to that. I cannot answer that for you. Do you prioritize lifestyle, amenities, facilities, swimming pool, but you need to take leave every day? On the other side, you want huge area, that homey feel that you are very familiar with. You got to park your car right in front of your house, but sometimes you need to quarrel with your neighbor on car parks. Security might be an issue, and etc. Right? So that element is up to you, but financially, I think it's pretty obvious. And with that, thank you very much for the email. For those who still have any question regarding real estate, do just email me at taniherng@gmail.com, or you can just DM me on Instagram, iherng, and I'll see you on the next one. Ciao. When love comes in